And here you go. In the midst of the ongoing conflict in Ambazonia, the statement issued by Maurice Kamto, La République du Cameroon's opposition leader, to what he describes as his sisters and brothers in the Northwest, in Southwest on April 18 has sparked a flurry of skepticism and doubt among the Ambazonian population. If anything at all, Ambazonians find Kamto's words to be lacking in sincerity and genuine commitment to an enduring solution to the conflict. As the leader of the opposition in La République du Cameroon, Maurice Kamto's words carry weight and influence. Hope he knows this. However, his message to the people of Ambazonia, which he prefers to recall or refer to as designated as Northwest and Southwest, was met with suspicion and disbelief. Kamto's assertion of the indivisibility of Cameroon and his emphasis on resolving the conflict through dialogue and a federal state does not sit well with Ambazonians. They see his words as an attempt to pacify and blindfold them into complacency rather than addressing the root causes of the conflict. Kamto's reference to reunification, a terminology that has been used by La République du Cameroon's politicians to imply that the Southern Cameroons have no distinct voice of their own, further fuels the skepticism by invoking a non-existent reunification. Kamto seemed to disregard the unique history and aspirations of the Southern Cameroons, suggesting that they were always part of Cameroon. The Southern Cameroon was always part of Cameroon, you want us to believe, which we Ambazonians vehemently reject. The key questions raised by Ambazonians in response to Kamto's statement highlight their concerns, our concerns about his true intentions and commitment to a genuine solution to the conflict. We question whether Kamto truly believes in the right of the Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia, to self-determination, whether he would support a referendum for the people of the Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia, to express their wishes freely, and whether he acknowledges their right to withdraw from the Union, if there was one, as they say, with La République du Cameroon. Ambazonians want any dialogue to involve only two parties, La République du Cameroon and the Southern Cameroons, and to take place in a neutral country to ensure fairness and impartiality. A union can only be based on the freely expressed wishes of both parties, rather than a forced or imposed unity that disregards the aspirations of the Southern Cameroons. Our skepticism towards Maurice Kamto's intentions, ladies and gentlemen, and commitment to a just solution to the conflict stems from a long history of broken promises and unfulfilled commitments by political leaders in La République du Cameroon. Ambazonians have witnessed a lack of genuine progress towards resolving the conflict and addressing their grievances, leading them to questioning the motives of any political figure who claims to stand for justice and for peace. In the eyes of Ambazonians, actions speak louder than words. We demand concrete actions and genuine efforts towards recognizing our rights and addressing the root causes of the conflict, rather than empty promises and vague assurances. Until Maurice Kamto and other political leaders demonstrate a true commitment to the aspirations of the Ambazonian people, their words would continue to fall on deaf ears and be met with skepticism and doubt. The skepticism and doubt surrounding Maurice Kamto's intentions in addressing the Northwest and Southwest conflict, as he puts it, deepen as more questions arise regarding his true commitment to the cause of the Southern Cameroons. The call for a United Nations supervised referendum exclusively for the people of the Southern Cameroons to express their wishes freely has been a crucial demand put forth by Ambazonians. They believe that only through such a democratic process can their voices be heard and their aspirations for autonomy and independence be respected. Kamto's reluctance to openly support such a referendum raises suspicions among Ambazonians, who view his stance as evasive and insincere. The demand for dialogue to take place between two equal parties, that is, the Republic of Cameroon and the Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia, in a neutral country underscores the need for fairness, the need for transparency and impartiality in any peace negotiations. Ambazonians insist on a level playing field where their concerns and grievances would be given due consideration rather than being overshadowed or marginalized by the dominant narrative of the Cameroonian state. Ultimately, the litmus test for any Francophone claiming to stand for justice and peace in the Ambazonian conflict lay in their responses to these fundamental questions. Ambazonians see these questions as essential probes into the sincerity, the integrity, and the commitment of any leader purporting to look for lasting solutions. The answers provided by political figures like Maurice Kamto would reveal their true colors and true intentions, shedding light on whether or not they truly respect the rights and aspirations of the people of the Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. The history of the Ambazonian conflict, ladies and gentlemen, is rife with broken promises, failed initiatives, and escalating violence every day. Ambazonians have endured years of marginalization, of oppression, and human rights abuses, fueling their determination to seek recognition, to seek justice and self-determination. Against this backdrop, the words and actions of political leaders like Maurice Kamto carry a heavy burden of responsibility and accountability. In the eyes of Ambazonians, the only path to peace and justice lay in a genuine commitment to addressing the root causes of the conflict, recognizing the rights and aspirations of the Southern Cameroons, and engaging in a transparent and inclusive dialogue process. Unto political leaders, the lives of Maurice Kamto demonstrate a clear and unwavering dedication to these principles. Their words will continue. Again, their words will continue to ring hollow and fail to resonate with the aspirations and hopes of the people of the southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. And that is my monologue and response to this letter coming from Maurice Kamto. I am supposed to be joined by Comrade Dennis Atem, joining me from somewhere in Africa, and not Dennis Atem, not Derek Atem. And of course, I have also Derek, who is joining me from